Okay, it is time for the tutorial of this beautiful round coaster with this heart center. One of my viewers, subscribers, her name is Alex. She had commented on one of my videos asking if I could, if she sent me a picture, which she did, if I could recreate the pattern because she just couldn't seem to find the pattern anywhere. So I went ahead and I looked at the picture and I did my best to recreate the pattern. And like I said in the last video, I'm not going to go ahead and sell or give away for free the pattern to this coaster because I'm pretty sure that I got the stitch for stitch correctly from the picture, so it wouldn't be my pattern to sell or to give away. Hi, I'm Darlene, and this is Heartfelt Crochets. This is where I research, study, share, and teach all things crochet. At the end of this video, if you have found that this tutorial was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, so what we're going to need to make this coaster, I used a 5mm hook to make this one, but today I'm going to be using a 4.5mm hook because I want to see the difference. It's only going to be a little smaller, but we'll see just how much when we compare at the end. And then we're going to need a pair of scissors and a yarn needle for weaving in the ends. So I'm going to set these aside, and I'm using the same colors as what I used in this coaster. So I don't have the sleeve to this one, but this is Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and it's in the color pink. And then we're going to be using Red Heart Super Saver yarn, and this is just white, soft white actually. And then the red is in Premier Basix, just red. And then the color lemon also in Premier Basix. These are all number 4 worsted weight yarn. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to start with the pink yarn. Now let me go ahead and bring this a little closer. Okay. I'm going to start with the pink, and we are going to make a magic ring. We're crocheting our heart. Okay, here's our magic ring. And then we are going to chain 3. And we are going to treble crochet 3 times. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert our hook into the magic ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through the last 2 on the hook. We're going to do that twice more, so yarn over twice, put your hook in the magic ring and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops on your hook, and do that one more time. Okay, so that's 3 treble crochets. Now we're going to crochet 2 double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through the last 2 loops on the hook. And I'm going to do that one more time. Now we are going to do another treble crochet. So yarn over twice, insert your hook and pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over and pull through the last 2. Now chain 1 and then another treble crochet, okay, so see, before we made this last treble, that's the first half of your heart. And now we're going over on the other side, so we're just mirroring the stitches on this side. So now 2 double crochets. I'm going to go ahead and pull that a little closed. Okay, so 2 double crochets. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do that one more time. And then 3 treble crochets. Okay. And then chain 3, and then slip stitch into the magic ring. Now let's pull up a loop and tighten up that magic ring. Now slip stitch, and let's cut that yarn and pull through. Now we're going to go ahead and weave in those ends right off the bat so that we don't have to worry about it later and we don't have to fumble with those tails as we go. So this one's coming out of this side, so I like to just cross over and weave it in under this side. And just a couple more over here. Okay. And then with this one, we're going to weave it in on the opposite side. And snip those ends. Okay, so there's your little heart. Now we're going to go ahead and put that pink yarn away and grab our white yarn. Now we're just going to drape that over our finger, insert a hook into the center of the heart, and pull through. Whoop. Come on. Pull through. And just slip stitch. Now you can already see that if you pull up a little bit when you put in that slip stitch, that it leaves a little bit of elongated stitch, and that's what we want. And while hold this so it doesn't end up pulling up too much, and then now we are going to do a double crochet, but we're going to pull it up tall like that. So yarn over, insert your hook into the magic ring, yarn over and pull up a loop, and we're pulling up. I ended up grabbing that yarn with it, and I didn't want that. So pull that up tall, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So you have 2 nice elongated stitches there. Okay, and then now we're working in the back loop. Let me bring this closer just for a minute. We're going to be working in each individual chain of these 3 chains, and then after that we're going to be working in the back loop around the heart until we get to these last 3 chains, and then we're going to work into those individual chains. Okay, so let's zoom this back. Okay, so in that first chain of the chain 3, we're going to crochet, double crochet in that first chain. Pull through 2 and pull through 2. In the next chain, we're going to crochet a half double crochet. So yarn over, insert your hook into that chain, yarn over and pull up a loop, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. And then in this next chain, just a single crochet. So insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, single crochet. Okay, so now in the back loops, like I said, around the heart, we're going to do a 2 single crochet increase in this first one. So 1 and 2, and then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches, back loop only. 1, 2, and 3, and then we're going to half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. So yarn over, insert your hook into that back loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3, and then do that one more time. And then we have reached the point of our heart, so right in this chain 1 space we are going to crochet 2 single crochets in that chain, and there's 2. Okay, and then the next 2 chain spaces in the next 2 stitches in the back loop only is half double crochets. And then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, 3, and then a 2 single crochet increase in this next stitch. Now we're at the chain 3, so we're going to single crochet in this next chain, and then a half double crochet in the next chain, and then a double crochet in the next chain. And then we're going to join in this top stitch of the double crochet. So that's round 2, round 1 actually, round 1 around the heart. So now for round 2 around the heart, we are going to chain 2, and then we're going to double crochet in this space right here. So double crochet, and then we are going to double crochet to increase into this next stitch, Okay, and then we're going to double crochet into the next stitch, and we're working under both loops now, not the back loop anymore, under both. Okay, so double crochet in this next stitch, and then 2 double crochet, increase in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and 2 double crochet in the next stitch. And you're just going to repeat that sequence around for 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, increase, repeat that till you get to this end, and I'll meet you back here. And then we're going to go ahead and a double crochet in this same space right here with the chain 3. And then we are going to slip stitch at the top of that first double crochet, and we are going to cut our yarn and pull through. Oop. Now let's go ahead and thread our yarn needle. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to insert my needle under this front loop, and then come back and insert it under this back loop of this stitch back here. So it just gives it a seamless join instead of a knot. And then I'm just going to go ahead and weave it through in the back a little bit to secure it a little bit more. And come back up maybe this way. And then we're going to weave in this one as well. And snip those ends. Okay, so now we have made like starting a circle around this heart, and it will form more of a circle as we add our rows. So we're going to put that white yarn aside, and we're going to go ahead and grab the red yarn now, and we're going to just go ahead and insert it at the top, and again just pull through and slip stitch, pull that back down a little bit and hold it. Now we are going to crochet 2 half double crochets in this same space. So 1 and 2, and then we're going to half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then we're going to do a half double crochet increase by placing 2 half double crochets in this next stitch. And then half double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Two, 4, and 5, and then another half double crochet increase in this next stitch, and then half double crochet in the next 4 stitches. And then an increase in the next stitch. Half double crochet in the next 4. 2, 3, and 4, and then an increase in the next stitch. So 2 half double crochets in the same stitch, and then single crochet in the next 5 stitches. And then 2 half double crochets in the next stitch, and then half double crochet in the next 6 stitches. And 6. Oop, hello. I ended up doing a double crochet. Come on. Half, and then, oh, I just squeeze it in there. A little tight. There we go. And then we are going to join at the top of this first half double crochet with a slip stitch, cut our yarn, and pull through, and do the same thing and thread our yarn needle, skip this stitch and put it in the front of this one, and then go back 2 and in the back. Creates a nice seamless join, and then weave it through. And we'll just come back this way through a couple and do the same with this one. Now you can wait if you want and weave in all these ends at the end when you're finished the whole coaster, but I like getting them out of the way so I don't have to fumble with them. Okay, give those a snip. And that is round 3 complete. Now we're going to go ahead and put that red yarn aside and grab our final color of the lemon. And again, we are going to just insert our hook into the stitch and pull through the yarn of our last color and slip stitch and single crochet in the next stitch and single crochet in each stitch all the way around. That's the only thing that we're doing in round 4 is single crocheting in each stitch all the way around. So go ahead and do that, and I will meet you back at this end. So we went ahead and single crocheted all the way around. Now I'm going to single crochet in this last stitch and then join to the top of this first single crochet. Now what we're going to do is chain 1, single crochet in that next stitch. We're not going to chain. We are going to skip this next stitch, and we are going to double crochet 5 in this next stitch. So 5 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to skip this next stitch, and we're going to single crochet in the next. And then we're going to skip this next stitch and 5 double crochets in this next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to skip the next stitch and single crochet in the next stitch. Now that is 2 shells made. Now we're just going to continue that sequence around. Going to 5 double crochet, going to skip a stitch and 5 double crochets in this next stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Skip the next stitch and single crochet in this next stitch. And just keep doing the same, and I will meet you at this other end. Alright, so I went ahead and I crocheted my shells all the way around, and we have 2 more spaces here and then our first single crochet. So we are going to double crochet 5 in this last stitch. Comment below after you're finished and let me know how yours came out, what color you ended up using in your coaster. Okay, and then we're just going to slip stitch to that first single crochet, and we're going to cut our yarn and pull through, thread our yarn needle and do the same thing. We're going to skip this and go under this front one, and then come back to the back of this stitch here, flip it over, and just weave it down through. Come back the other way for extra security. Do the same thing with this one. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. It's a beautiful coaster. And let's snip these ends. And we're comparing the sizes now. There is quite a bit of difference. This is a size 5mm hook, and this is a 4.5mm hook. I do think that I like the smaller ones better, but this is good if you had like a big soup cup or something. You would need a more of a wider circumference around. But there's those 2 sizes of crochet hooks to compare, a 4.5mm hook and a 5mm hook. Until next time, guys. Bye!